Hello and welcome to PKR TV. On tonight's show, the final table of July's main event. A 600-strong field has played down to just 10, each of them in the quest for the £4.5 first prize. Creature comes in with a monster chip lead, and joining me to find out if he can close it out is Team Pro Scott Shelley.
Okay, new hand.
Well, from 600 runners at this two-day main event, we are down to just 10.
I'm going to fold.
And relatively little form on offer. Perhaps the most experienced player at this table, Everly NK from the Netherlands. Gold Rush titles, Deep and Steeper and Late Night titles to her name.
Fold.
But it's STM29 who opens. And, well, this looks
like
to be
a
a chop.
You never know.
No.
There's three possible flushes.
Indeed.
Spades, clubs or hearts.
4,400 for the winner, just $240 for 10th place. No one will want that.
I'm all in.
Yeah, they get it in, as expected.
Not just yet.
I'm going to call.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's see the flop.
Call up on the turn.
Oh, there's just hope, but no, that's that. And, well, actually, even second place will be a lifetime best on PKR for any of these 10. And VIP 710111 has an open title. Babika has a Gold Rush title. But, yeah, I think it's safe to say this is the biggest moment of their PKR careers.
Fold.
Let's see. I mean, there's usually tons of play in the main event, even at the final table. Be interesting to see whether the kind of magnitude of this moment gets to any of these players. Stipetti with ace-deuce gets out of the way. Creature much the same. We would expect
Fold.
massive stack Creature. OMG Condio, blind on blind. Another big stack.
I'll raise.
Whoa. Hello. That is a misclick.
All in.
There it is.
Just put him in.
Really?
Let's
He had 10 bigs.
Well, he had... oh, right, okay.
He's flopped 6
My bad.
as well. Yeah, he had 10 bigs.
Okay.
The big blind had 10 bigs, so it might
so
not
he
have
had
been a mistake.
260. Okay. Because I thought it looked... Because I thought he might have made it like 43.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from, but the big blind had 10 bigs,
All right,
so
cool.
it could have been like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it might have been a mistake. Worked out.
Good God. Yeah, unlucky to run into Ace-King, but lucky to outdraw Ace-King. Everly NK 10th, $240. Route 74, played but one hand. But, Nostradamus picks up Big Slick.
Raise.
Chucks in 3x and runs into Kings. From the mighty fine-looking Jesse J.
I fold.
What a life. Stipetti
Panettone.
Fold.
Indeed. I think you're being nice
I'm
to
gonna
PKR
call.
Pauley Panettone there.
Yeah, well, it's generic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, my avatar looks better than I look.
No, I suppose.
It's true, isn't it?
It is true.
Sudworth,
indeed.
everyone.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure he'll agree with me that his avatar's better looking than he is.
Yeah, probably.
Well, when his face gen's there.
Creature from Eastleigh in the UK, his 10th final table, has a big chip lead here and will be disappointed not to finish in the top two. Babika. The Hungarian opens to 3x. Scott Shelley's pet hate.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Fold. Call.
Well, they are deep stacked, so perhaps you can forgive
Yeah,
these
it's not.
players not 3-betting. It's not an automatic 3-bet here with the jacks.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for the opening size.
No, I mean, the jacks there.
No, it's not. I mean, in the early stage of a tournament, I'm not free betting hands like jacks.
Okay. This is not exactly...
Fold.
You mean the early stage of a final table?
No, of a tournament, when you're deep, when you're very
okay.
deep stacked,
Right,
I mean,
right,
yeah,
right.
you don't want to start
Okay.
free, like, but...
Creature comes in as well with ace-10 of clubs. I mean, he's got the button, but
It'll be
still...
interesting to see.
Boom.
No, I didn't see how deep they were,
Babika
but-
absolutely flops it and rather goes overboard
I'm
with
gonna
the
fold.
open shove.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pot's so big that they can just try and literally get one stab from someone, then they can shove.
Yep.
Shove.
Yeah, we are 8-way. Route 74 picked up $300. The money doesn't really get big until we get to the top 4. And, well, it'll be interesting to see which of these players steps up. There's a couple of guys with big chips. And Jesse J from Canada. Ace 10. You're still 8-way. Ace 10 can be forgiven for passing there.
How many chips do they have?
About 700 or 800 grand. Yeah, 700 or 800 grand.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can pass that.
Definitely.
Okay. Creature, big chip lead. Passes up the opportunity just to sweep up the blinds and antes. On to OMG Condio.
I would have probably opened the ace 10 if there wasn't many stacks that I'd be committing into calling behind. Like if the table's
I fold.
20 bigs plus, then
Yeah.
I'd have probably opened.
Okay.
But with a guy like Anostradamus behind,
Yeah.
you're going to have to call, look, they got the hand that you don't want them to have, ace jack.
OMG Condio's got tons of 1.3 million, so he snaps the extra 100k.
Few outs to fade.
This is the
Yeah.
That's not one of them.
Well,
Double up.
yeah.
That was pretty sick.
That's right. And kind of irrelevant for OMG Condio. That was kind of a free shot at busting someone out. So many chips. Chippy
fold.
just increasing his lead. You'd expect him to be chipping away here up to 2.3
fold.
mil. Condio in second
Unlucky.
place.
I fold.
Gets out of the way. Down to the short stack. Nostradamus. Well, he's got 9 bigs.
Fold.
And
I'd probably fold there.
okay.
You're playing 8-handed, you're going to get a couple more chances to find a better spot than that.
Raise.
I mean, when you're playing like 3 or 4-handed, I'm probably shoving there on
Yeah.
the button with 10 bigs.
This could be an interesting spot. 10 bigs for Stipetti.
Yep. Get
Very
it in.
nice spot, yeah. 107k in the pot. I mean, you could add that to your stack quite happily. Get snapped by Vip.
Off to the races.
Boom.
And here's the turn card.
Well, this is a 534k
Queens or tens.
race.
There's the queen.
Oi, oi, there it is. Well, no one wants to leave just yet. And Stipetti up to 534k.
Okay.
Very nice. Vip downwards, but still enough there.
Fold.
I fold.
Well, shortish, but not that short,
Fold.
Nostradamus. Stipetti, after the double up, might fancy a min raise.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him.
Indeed
Min
he
and a
does.
bit.
Indeed he
fold.
does. And STM
I fold.
gets out of the
Oh,
way quick.
hand in
OMG
the big.
Conio. Well, everything says apply pressure.
Yeah.
There's 111 in the pot.
Now raise.
Yeah, I like the size.
Well, the temptation for Stipetti is there to call, but is this really a pass or ship type moment?
Yeah, it's a parcel ship type
I
moment.
call.
Well, the call is made. And I'm not surprised. And flop's good. Top pair and an open ender. And you'd imagine OMG Condio, it's got big chips, is going to put at least 100 in.
I bet.
Yeah, 137. Half pot. And a nice spot for Stipetti to get it in. Got a little lucky to get there.
Yeah, once he's peeled, he's never folding now.
Yeah, and
It would be quite amusing if he did, but... So yeah, I peeled a free bet. Oh, I flopped top pair and open ender. I'll check fold.
yeah. And it's a ship here. There's no argument for a call.
All in.
Yeah, it's always a ship.
All right. And there it is. It's only 250 more to OMG, but
It's exactly a third of his... In fact, it's just more than a third of his chips, so a flat would have been really bad.
I absolutely do not see. You're getting 3-1 on your money, better than, but I see no
don't
no
know.
argument for the call. Well,
I don't see an argument for it, but I think he might. You never know. Just flick it in.
well, he was up to
Just got a feeling.
He was up to 1.3 mil, and if he made this call and lost, he'd be down to 0.5 mil. which is, you know, you're not out of it on $500,000, but
Got a weird feeling he's going to call here. I might be wrong.
really wants to, doesn't he? He's thinking long and hard about it.
Looking at that ace of spades, I've got backdoor nut.
Yeah. You never like to be called when you've made the 3-bet and you're out of position and you totally miss with your ace-queen. But
Not
there
a
we
fun
go.
spot to be in.
Well, and Stepetti doubles up and then some, 2 hands in a row. And he's right up there and, well, it's a scrap down at the bottom.
Yeah, chip leader just chilling out, Cresher.
New hand.
And the blinds go up so slowly in this tournament, and the blind levels too.
Yeah, chip leader's only got about 100 bigs.
Stepetti on the rush, but gets out of the way.
Raise.
Chippy makes it 3x.
Fold.
Fold.
Babika gets out of the way. Nostradamus
I fold.
desperate for an opportunity, but that's not it.
All in.
And Vip, well, a
Is he
pair.
going to give him a spin? He's not going to like it if he does.
Well, I know the chip leader, it's only a 1/10 of his stack, but it's... oh, well, he calls, he makes the call.
Let's see the
He's
flop.
got one over. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
This is the river.
Well, there we go. Vip gets the result that he deserved. And it's a small dent in the chip leader's stack and a crucial double.
He was
up.
hoping to see a big ace there, really. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
he had pocket fives.
Yeah, well, I suppose he can afford to double up 1 or 2 of these kind of 10 big blind stacks, but you don't want to do that too often. And onwards
Okay.
we go. The pace
hand.
is predictably fairly slow.
Now raise.
Oh,
Fold.
big hand here. How much has he got? All of it.
Yeah, that's what he's been waiting for.
I
Fold.
raise. Fold.
Pretty sure he's not folding.
Yep. And OMG Condio, well, full from grace, 1.3 mil down to 700k. Let's see how much it is. Whoa.
There we go.
That is...
I'm all
yeah, he
there
decides to
you
go with
go.
it.
Let's see the flop. Here's the turn.
It was not much
Do you know what I
more.
did the other day, which I'm pretty embarrassed about while playing on
And here's the
PKR?
river.
Glad you've chosen this moment to tell us about your embarrassment. What is it?
I was playing the high roller. Don't know what day it was.
Yep.
And I had ace king in a hand. I think it was blind on blind, and the flop come like king rag rag all clubs. I had no club, and I think it went. I bet he called. The turn was like a brick, and I checked with the intention of shoving over a bet, and they bet. And
New hand.
I went, because on PKR obviously you don't see your cards, I like to double check what I've got. And for some reason, instead of clicking look at my cards, I clicked fold. And then the guy shows me 2 10s with a 10 of clubs, so I was winning, but obviously I had to fade a few hands. But I was just like, like
Oh, dear.
I just wanted to check my hand, I just clicked fold. I was like, oh.
Never mind. Never mind, eh?
Sigh.
Yeah. Back to the action, and the chip leader
I'm going to fold.
passes the 5 deuce.
Fold.
STM not seen much of. OMG had somewhat of a roller coaster ride.
Fold.
20 bigs gets out of the way, and it's down to Babika. Well, 15
raise.
bigs.
Yeah, I'd prefer just to get it in there.
Yeah. 75, presumably with the intention of calling it off.
You would hope so.
Yeah, well, looks like we won't find out. Maybe we will find out. Jesse
Yeah.
J, 50 to call. You would prefer the shove,
Yeah.
and the shove it is.
All in.
218, there we go.
There you
Off to
go.
the races one more
Let's
time.
see the flop. Here's the turn.
Looking good for the
Couple
sevens.
more outs.
Here comes the river.
7 just to cement it.
Yeah, and both players did what they needed to do, but that leaves Jesse J right down the bottom and work to do. The 3 bits up at the top.
New hand.
Still, it's hard to see how Creature is not going to,
At least get heads up.
well, yeah, get heads up.
or maybe
Fold.
free-handed has got to be a must for him now.
Yeah. Nostradamus got that key double up with the pocket queens. Waiting, thinking, but really, that stack must be protected.
Yeah, it's a fold.
And it is a fold. Short stack, Jesse J got no choice here.
No, none whatsoever. The lot.
This is the moment. There's 57.5. That's a third of the stack.
Yeah.
And she goes after it.
She's going to get through The king 4 off.
Yeah,
See what's behind.
oh, wow.
How much?
Fold.
Yeah,
Fold.
chip leaders never fold.
Well, it's a chance at more than a double up here.
Yep. I think they're both going to be happy with the situation.
Ooh, it looks
Let's
good
have
so
the turn
far.
card.
Oh, you love to fade the flop, but
This is-
uh,
Yeah, it's always nasty when you fade
It
the
is,
flop
that's
and they
right.
just boom.
oh well, Jesse J was in the lap of the poker gods there,
Yeah.
and $400 for 8th place. Wow, it feels like we've been here quite a long time, and still 7 players
Yeah.
remain. Ridiculous structure for just $35.
Fold.
Fold.
Babika, quiet so far. Jacks, a nice opportunity.
Too much.
Yeah, 3x still a
Fold.
little unnecessary.
We're going to get it in anyway.
Wow, and what's Stepetti stack? This
Yeah.
could be a big pot.
This could be a mill ball flip.
Yeah, that's right.
All in.
Mill ball flip.
Boom. All in for $500,000. We expect the
Cool. Quicker,
snap call.
please. Anytime today, please.
Yeah, there we go. And this is $1 million right here.
Here's the flop.
Bang.
Boom.
Drawing semi-dead.
Yeah, that is the end.
And dead on the 10.
Let's see.
Well, it's just race after race after race, and that's one of the 3 dominant Brits gone. Stepetti collects $550 for 7th
Okay.
place.
New hand.
What a result for Babika.
Yeah. Loving life.
Fold.
Nostradamus, well, got that double up a few hands ago, but back down to 216k.
Going to try and find some aces from that Thriller S jacket.
Fold.
And, well, Creature
Raise.
gets busy,
I'm all in.
puts
Fold.
There
puts
you
the blinds in effectively,
Here comes the flop.
runs into
Let's
ace
have the
king.
10 card.
Has outs.
Needs-
11%.
And here's the
Nope.
river.
Yeah, no beats. It all seems to be going. Well, justice is usually served here. And,
Hand.
I mean, when you can still be a big chip leader and double everyone up,
All in.
you're not going to be too worried.
I fold.
OMG Condio, all in with basically 11 big blinds. Looks to be losing half his stack
All
here.
in.
Yep. Just going to need to get lucky here.
There you go.
Yes. Here's the flop.
Well, we ain't seen a
Here's the
beat
10.
so far.
Oh, you're going to jinx him.
Yep.
Bang.
Let's see the river.
No. And OMG Condio, well, one point had 1.3k. And
Million.
now just 5 big blinds. Let's see what the reaction is. Creature, chip leader, 3 mil. Dominant.
Fold.
STM not really been involved. And the short stack gets in the 5 bigs, even less than 5
Fold.
bigs. Desperate to get it through, but it looks like a disaster waiting to happen.
I call. There you go.
Let's see the
Needs
flop.
big help, and that is
Here's the 10
not
card.
it.
Draw
Dead by
in
the turn.
10.
Yeah.
Let's see the river.
Imagine that deuce was a queen. That'd have been funny.
Well, OMG Condio, 6th place, $740. It just went from bad to worse in the last 20 minutes.
All in.
Yeah, Nostradamus. It's just a cycle which you have to break at some point. It's double
Come
up.
on,
and-
mate. Get it in.
yeah.
I raise.
Ray, yeah, he loves
Oh,
that.
he likes that
Loves
one.
that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he won't like the quick call one bit.
He's like, maybe I could get him to fold for my
well,
last
you,
5k.
you, hope, you know, you figure you're going to have 3 outs, and
Yeah.
sure enough, he's got 3 outs.
Well, he's not going to mind that flop that
I'm
bad.
all in. Call.
Gonna give him some outs to chop.
No, it does not look good for Nostradamus.
Nah, Broadway wins it.
That's it, and the shorties are getting busted now.
One left.
Nostradamus, not too bad, but never really had the cards. 5th place, $960. Well, all eyes on Babika. I know that Creature's the chip leader, but Babika's the one, 134th final table, and his resume kind of eclipses the rest here. Could be Creature, though. It looks like his day.
Shot from the shorty.
All in.
There we go.
You'd have to conclude that
Oh,
Creature's
wow,
been...
120, yeah. VIP's got a call.
Yeah, huge chips. Makes the call.
Here comes the flop.
Yeah, he's flopped to
Here's the
jacks.
turn.
Semi-dead for the ace-9. Couple more
Oh,
outs.
10 a do.
This is the river.
Not
Nah,
to
and
be.
it's not to be for STM. The Russian It's his sixth final table, and it's $1,300. It's a nice cash.
Yes.
Nice little spin up for $30.
Yeah, that's right. But you know, didn't play too much of a role at the final table and exits in fourth place. 3 remain. Starting to even up a bit, but still, Creature. I mean, every time we look at his stack, it's bigger than we've seen it before. So you've got to assume.
He made the old min raise, 120 up to 200.
5% for Vip. But the question is, will he use that ace? Well,
Here's the turn.
wow, he checks. Oh, wow. One of the only cards in the deck that might get Creature paid.
Okay, let's do it. I call.
Bets
This
226.
is the river.
Gets a snap call from Vip. And Creature must feel like he's good here.
Yeah. It's.
He checks.
I've got a bad feeling he's going to fold for some reason.
Okay. Well, Vip has to bet and moves in for 785k. It's just under pot-sized.
Fold.
Oh, wow. There we go. And, you know, and shows the bluff too. Well, there we go. The first sign there of someone who's prepared to be active and do what it takes to wrestle this tournament from the chip leader. And Vip from Wigan, 14 wins, 61 final tables. PKR Open win. Actually, that was just 2 weeks before this, won the PKR Open. So
Who was this?
this is Vip, the guy who just got the bluff through.
I'm all in.
Nicely done, and he shoves over the top of Babika. Babika calls.
So,
Wow.
here's
Wow.
the flop.
Yeah, that was quite a quick call for 1,000,000 chips, or 800k anyway.
This is the river.
Very quick call. Babika was not going to be pushed around, and
Heads up we go.
perhaps the first surprise there.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird bust out.
Babika makes it 120
Unnecessary.
and then calls another 800 without any hesitation.
Okay.
Third place, $1,700 for the Hungarian, and it's Brits heads up for the title, 2,600
Raise.
for the loser of this heads up contest.
I think I'll raise. I fold.
And Creature, well, gutted if he doesn't win this, presumably. But it's not assured.
No.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought he was still chippy.
No, I think he's got to where he should have got
Right.
from his chip advantage, and now it's
Yep.
it's on who plays well and who has the better run of the cards.
New hand.
Pretty much dead heat in stacks.
Yeah, well, they have some chips.
Call.
Really, it's 40. Well, how many big blinds is that? 3 million. That's more than 100 bigs each.
I'm all
Am I
in.
right?
It's not.
25. No, 250k is
5
10
million to
bigs.
100 bigs at the moment.
Here's the flop.
Okay.
Let's
They've got like
turn.
60 bigs.
Well, here we go.
Oh,
They got it in.
This is the river.
Someone must have got down to a shortish
Yeah.
stack, so we're not seeing some of these hands.
Cool. All right, Shorty's now got 50 bigs.
Right.
There we go. Chippy's got 70 bigs.
But still,
Yeah, that's absolute chunks. Heads
yeah,
up
that
in the
is
tournament.
chunks. Yeah,
That is a lot of.
I mean, I
chips.
couldn't find a tournament where you'd. I mean, even the World Series main event, I think you'd be hard pressed to have 50 bigs each heads up.
Yeah, I don't
wouldn't
think
you?
you're that deep.
I don't think you would be that deep.
I think I'll raise.
Well, here we go. Pair against
All in.
overcards. They get it in. Vip has got a 2-1 deficit here. Desperately needs it, and
Here's
boom.
the turn.
There we go. Creature
Yeah.
could have won this title with a race. In fact, both of them really.
The river.
I don't think there is a compness that slow when they get heads up. I think the WPT Championship's ridiculously slow.
But when we're looking at the entire poker world, online and offline, to find something that deep,
yeah. Well,
ridiculous.
this is just the top of our head.
Yeah. Pointless poker pub trivia.
Don't know.
Mm,
Might be other ones.
I think it is.
I raise.
Here we go. An ace.
I'm
Wow.
all in. Call. There you go.
Let's see the flop.
Well, this is a curious end to this tournament.
Well, it's not the end yet.
Oh no, my bad.
New hand.
But somehow one of them has got to within 10 bigs.
They just they were sitting out for like an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah, quite possibly. We decided not to show you those hands.
All in.
Oh well,
This looks like it's going to be it.
we don't always get it right on
Cool.
PKR TV.
you
Creature is
Here comes the
All
So
flop.
in.
after winning the Open, he's going to go and win the main event now, barring a spade.
And here's
yeah.
the
What a
list.
nice couple of weeks for Vip. 7, 10, 11.
Come on.
It is a win. It's a main event title and $4,400. Cracking work.
Well, what a turnaround. It's not always the big chippy and the favourite who takes it down. Congratulations to VIP, $4,400. Commiserations, I suppose, in a way, to Creature, who would have been the big favourite coming in. And OMG Condio, the other one, who came in with 1.3 million chips, doubled up 3 shorties, and then went out 6th. I suppose, you know, you can't take anything for granted in No Limit Hold'em.
Nah, definitely. I mean, when you get to a final table, there's obviously going to be some big stacks and some short stacks. And depending on how you flip, it's going to determine how the final table runs out.
Yeah, I mean, the big chip lead and some decent play and some stealing of blinds, which we didn't see, got Creature to heads up. But at that stage, heads up, what can you do to give yourself that little edge?
Heads up, I mean, it depends on stack sizes. I mean, usually on a final table, when you do get heads up, you're quite shallow, and it's all about really shoving and just finding spots to get it in. In the main event, you're a lot deeper, so it's all about just picking spots and maybe playing small ball, really.
Well, you heard it from Scott. Best of luck next time you try your luck. From me and Scott, see you next time.